It's time for the JOE Quiz!
Yes,
The football quiz, not the JOE Quiz. Guys, it's a Club World Cup special. Oh my God! And to take on this momentous special, we've got Joel. How you doing, Joel?
Hi, boys. Yeah, good, mate. Really good.
Ben, all right?
Not bad.
Guys, the Club World Cup in its new form kicks off today. And if you're not excited by it after this show, then I don't know what will get you up for it.
Football's not for you.
We're going to cover literally every aspect of this tournament. 5 rounds as always. Let's crack on straight into the show with Famous Faces. Right, Famous Faces time. Here are 6 players that you will see at the competition this summer. All very well known, I would say, in their own right. Let's see how we get on. Top left, who's this man?
I've got a hunch. I'm looking through some of these. There's a couple I recognise. There's a couple that are going to be right on the fringes, I think. When's that Villa? 2020?
There was a name that sprung to my brain instantly, but I don't think it is him.
Yeah, there's one for me that's done the same. It could be, you know.
If it is, it's a weird picture of him.
I'm going to go for a punt. I'm actually not sure it is him.
Ben, who have you gone for?
Buendia?
That is not.
It's not. Because he's not going to play the Club World Cup, but
Again, bit of a punt. I've gone for Trezeguet.
1 point to Joel off the bat. Well done. He will be playing for the Egyptian team, Ah Ahly.
Al Ali. Prince Ali Fabulously.
Good start for Joel.
Come on.
Right, next up, who's the Man United player?
Nope.
straight up no chance. Is he a left back? In my head, he looks like he might play left back.
He was quite fun, I'd say. He didn't stick around for too long, but he had a few.
Yeah.
He had a few moments.
Yeah, I sort of do semi-recognise the face, but the name is just...
I'm going to struggle with this one, I think, boys.
You're on the right lines, Ben.
I think he is a defender, but I'm not going to get a name out of that. Go on, Ben.
Did he join for Portugal?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You're doing very well, mate.
I'm bringing in all the things that around his name. But
All right, let's get a name on a board. Doesn't matter if it's wrong. We're not predicting this to be a particularly high-scoring quiz this week, but it's an educational quiz.
Everyone's a winner. Every day's a learning day.
this is going to haunt me.
I'm going to get in ahead and say I've not put anything.
And what have you gone for?
Ricardo.
This is actually Alex Telles.
Is it?
Alex Telles.
No.
Where's he playing?
Botafogo. Right, next up, I had him in a different kit, which would have made it a bit easier. He's in a Venezia kit here. Who is this?
No, I've never seen that person. I don't
You have.
I have. The name, I'm going to struggle with it, but I am going to have a go at that.
I'm not going to name him. Maybe I have seen him, but...
Joel, talk me through your logic before you give me the answer.
I really recognise him, and I know, I'm obviously looking at the photo, the gloves do give it away a little bit, but
he's a goalkeeper.
the first thing, thank you. One for Ben, please, barman. I thought when I saw him, he is Argentinian. That's the hint that I've got, and obviously the glove.
You're not putting anything down.
The glove does fit, literally. I think he's also played for Manchester United.
Oh, yeah.
I
As you were
think
saying it.
it might be Christian Romero.
Yeah.
It's Sergio Romero.
Sergio Romero.
And I'm going to give you the point. I'm going
I'll
to give you the
take
point.
that.
I
That's
had
really
seen him
good.
before.
Sergio Romero will be there representing Boca Juniors.
Should have just said Romero, shouldn't I?
Right, next up, who's this bloke?
No, again, not sure.
I'm surprised, actually. I thought this was the easiest one. I actually thought this was the easiest one.
The one after I've got, but this River Plate fella, not sure.
Played a lot in the Premier League.
Wasn't he injured for a lot of his time?
Played for a few different... You're wrong,
Am I
basically.
wrong?
So, yeah. Played for a few different clubs in the Prem.
Yeah.
Ben's got something down. I'm going to have to hand this over to Ben, I think. I'm not going to get there.
No point here.
Nothing.
Ben, talk me through your thinking.
I had originally written Joe Roden. I think it's Rondon.
Is it?
That is Rondon.
No,
Yeah.
Solomon Rondon.
Solomon Rondon.
Really?
Solomon, that was the first name. I can't remember for the life of me what it was.
Fun player, actually.
Yeah,
Rondon.
I should look. You're right. We should be getting that. That probably is one of the easier ones.
It's one of those ones though, like, I think in my head he had more of a beard and a bit, I don't know, when he was in the Prem.
This is
You know what?
West Brom, right?
That is not that's why I chose that picture, because I felt it was less
bit-
obvious.
Yeah.
Misleading.
Right, who's the next player?
I've got this one, Ben.
You don't know? Ben, I
really?
thought this is a shoe-in for you.
I do recognise him.
Don't recognise him from any teams other than Fenerbahce. Nothing?
Did he play for like a sort of mid-table Premier League club at some
No.
point? No.
It's interesting what you guys know and don't know on this one.
It's the beauty of famous faces, isn't it?
You got Tellez, got Rondon, but Joel, sweeping in, who have you gone
gonna
for?
Complete that left-hand side. It's Ryan Kent,
It is Ryan Kent.
Oh, wow.
former Rangers
Yeah.
and Liverpool man.
Yeah.
Ryan Kent.
Yeah, now playing for Seattle Sounders.
I think
Sounder.
That's
if
where
you
he's
put him
gone.
in a Rangers kit, I might have got that.
Well,
but
I deliberately didn't do
you
that.
didn't do that, so it's fair.
Finally, this is the hardest one if you aren't a European football fan. Who is this guy
This is right on the edge for
at
me.
Barcelona?
I recognise him. I have a theory about his name, but I'm really struggling.
I'll give you a clue. It's one of those where he goes by one name.
That was my was my theory. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, it's not that. It's not that.
I don't think I'm going to get it. One name.
He played in France, then went to Barcelona.
It's not that. It's
Right, I'm
definitely
just
not
putting the
whatever
letters
I've
now.
put down.
If you don't know, you don't know. It's all right.
No, I don't know.
I
haven't got an answer.
Yeah, I don't think it is right. You not got anything, Ben?
Ben had originally started writing Zico.
Yeah.
Wow, that is
From
not
the-
Zico.
I was like,
From the
sometimes they're
70s.
named after.
Yeah, like I said, I knew it was a single name player, but I've just gone for Alan.
No, it's a good guess. It's Malcolm,
Oh,
Malcolm.
and he's playing for Al Hilal.
does he play in the middle?
1 point to you there.
Yeah.
And Joel, 3 for you.
I'll take that.
I'd say that's pretty good going.
Joel, really strong opening round from you. It's 3-1 to you after Famous Faces as we go into the connections round. That's what we're doing. Right, it's connections time. 5 questions, and at the end, if you can figure out the connection, you get a bonus point. Let's crack on straight into it. Question number 1. Which midfielder has earned Athletic Club the biggest transfer fee ever?
Their biggest transfer
Yeah.
fee.
Number 2. As part of Napoli's famous The Tenors front line, which forward was nicknamed El Matador? So there was an iconic Napoli trio, and one of them was nicknamed El Matador. That's basically the question. Number 3. Andrea Pirlo and which other Italian midfielder were included in UEFA's official Euro 2012 team of the tournament?
Midfielder.
Absolute baller.
Italian midfielder in 2012. All the names that I've got in my head are too.
I've got too
for
late or
2012.
or what I think could be too early.
Number 4. In 2016, who reportedly became the highest paid player in the world following a move to Shanghai Shenhua?
In 20...
16.
Yeah.
In 2016, who reportedly became the highest paid player in the world following a move to Shanghai Shenhua? And number 5, who was the most booked Spurs player in the Premier League last season?
That is a toss-up between two players.
So, I'm looking for the midfielder that earned Athletic Club the biggest transfer fee ever, the ex-Napoli forward nicknamed El Matador as part of the three tenors, the tenors in fact, the Italian midfielder alongside Andrea Pirlo in the Euro 2012 team of the tournament. I want to know who became the highest paid player in the world for a moment when he joined Shanghai Shenhua in 2016 and the most booked Spurs player last season.
It's not going to be right though.
Okay, do you want a clue for any of these?
Yes, as many as possible. What are you leaning towards, Ben? I mean, the Italy midfielder is spinning me out a bit.
I've got an answer for that, but I don't know whether I'm in the... I don't know if it's too early. I haven't got the Athletic Club
Me neither.
one either. But I don't know whether I'm close to that.
Italy midfielder. I feel like it's 2012 is a tough year to
I
pull
just
back
remember them
to.
playing against England.
Neither of you have a name down for number 1, so why don't we go for the Athletic?
Okay.
Why don't we go for the Athletic
Yeah.
one?
Let's do that.
Your clue is Manchester United.
That's so annoying.
I just don't know what their record fee would be. and
It's
where
in
it
like the
exists.
30, 40.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it's not really the fee that's doing it for me. It's trying to pull the player out.
I can only think... Well,
All right, let's get some answers on board.
Oh my god, it's Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, I can't speak. No.
Do you know? Can you picture? Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Right. First question. The Athletic Club midfielder. Joel, talk me through what you're trying to say.
I had a flash in my head, a centre midfielder who's quite short with like darkish hair. That tells me I'm on the right way.
What's his name?
Ander Herrera.
It is Ander Herrera.
Let's go.
Ander Herrera. Point
Which is
over here
annoying
to Ben.
because the other one initially in my head was Pereira, which rhymes. That is so annoying.
As part of Napoli's famous The Tenors front line, which forward was nicknamed El Matador? What have you gone for?
I mean, I'm just going to have to pick between two. Cavani?
I went Cavani as well.
Good choice.
Cavani
Really
then.
good choice going for Cavani there. It was Lavezzi, Hamsik,
I had Lavezzi.
Lavezzi, yeah.
Cavani. Well done. Good point there. Right. The Italian midfielder who was also in UEFA's official Euro 2012 team of the tournament. Who did you go for?
Verratti?
Verratti is wrong. What have you gone for?
I've got De Rossi, but I don't think that's right. either.
Daniele De Rossi is correct.
Come on.
Very
Yeah.
nice. Point over there to Joe, who became the highest paid player following a move to Shanghai Shenhua in 2016. Who have you gone for?
I went with Oscar, but I don't even think he went to Shenhua.
Yeah, I was going to say Oscar, but I don't think it is.
The answer I was looking for was Carlos Tevez.
Tevez.
Shanghai.
Wow.
Do you remember he went there and
Yeah.
played about 5 games and then gave up? Finally, the booked Spurs player. Who have you gone for, Joel?
I thought it was one of two players. I've landed on Kulusevski.
Ben, what's the answer?
I think it's Bentancur.
Is it?
It is Rodrigo
very good.
Bentancur.
Very good.
Yeah, I bet on him pretty much every week to get booked. So it's him and Romero in a double usually.
So you got 3 there.
Yeah.
And Joel, you got 2. That makes it 5-4 to Joel. Herrera, Cavani, De Rossi, Tevez, Bentancur. What links these guys, which is relevant to the competition that we are discussing today? Ben has an answer locked in. What are you thinking, Joel?
I'm trying to think along the lines of who they've played for or when they might have played at a Club World Cup. And now there's a third one that I think's the same. So hit.
All right. What have you gone for? What have you landed on?
I've landed that they're all linked to Boca Juniors.
I've also written.
Points all round. Well done, guys. Well done.
Cavani was the big one there for me. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's going to be
Yeah.
playing.
And Herrera plays for Boca as well.
Does he still?
Still,
Yeah, which I didn't realise. De Rossi had a brief moment there after Roma, Tevez obviously, and then Bentancur started at Boca as well.
Yeah.
Really good. Always nice to get Boca Juniors in the quiz.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Right, 6-5 to Joel. After that, all to play for as we go into a slightly different classic matchup. Let's see how this goes.
Ooh.
Right, it's classic matchup time. Although this week I'm calling it Classic Club World Cup. Ooh, wow, that is exciting. So this competition has been taking place for a number of years. There's been 20 finals. 24 different teams from Europe and South America have reached the final of the Club World Cup so far. We're going to take it in turns and see how many we can name, 10 seconds each on the clock. These are the 2 dominant continents when it comes to the Club World Cup. Joel, you're winning. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
First, right, we want the 24 teams from Europe and South America that have reached the final of the Club World Cup in the competition's history thus far. 10 seconds on the clock. Are we ready, Ollie Johnson?
For the viewers at home, he looks unbelievably ready.
Yeah. His feet are on a
For
table.
a day at home on the sofa.
Right, we have 10 seconds on the clock. Joel, 3, 2, 1, go.
Real Madrid,
Yep.
Liverpool.
Yep.
Manchester City,
Yep.
Chelsea.
Yep.
Botafogo,
No.
Fluminense,
Yep.
Why have you gone there so early? Manchester United.
Yep.
River Plate,
Yes.
Barcelona.
Yep.
Boca,
Yep.
Bayern Munich.
Yep.
Corinthians,
Yep.
Ajax.
No.
Teams. AC Milan.
Yep.
Inter Milan. Been
Yeah,
there?
well done. Post Jose.
Palmeiras.
Yeah.
Yes, in.
Yeah, that's very good. God, can't be many left. Sao Paulo,
Yep.
Neymar's first. Santos.
Yeah, well done, well done.
good. Done all of Europe. South Americans. Santos, Corinthians.
Oh, Unlucky. Good effort,
Ben,
guys.
really good,
Yeah.
mate. Oh.
You were killing me by just going for South Americans
Yeah,
well early.
I
was
wanted
like,
to get
I'm
them
running
out. Yeah, I wanted to get them out of the way early on. There can't be many left there.
You got all of Europe. The ones I had left on my card: Internacional, Vasco da Gama,
Ah, yeah.
Gremio,
Ronaldinho's side.
Estudiantes, San Lorenzo, and then LDU Quito, an Ecuadorian. There's only a handful of African or Asian teams that have got close to the final.
To the final.
2 points to you, though, Ben.
Take that.
Very good. Tables have turned. It's now 7-6 to Ben as we go into a worldwide geography round.
Hello.
Right, geography time. And for the first time ever, we have the world map.
Mr. Worldwide, baby. International.
It does make sense for the Club World Cup to have a world map. So here we go. Question number 1. According to UEFA's club coefficient, the lowest ranked European nation in the competition is from where?
The lowest ranked. Can I put it on the map?
It's very delicate.
Bring back the
Somewhere
European map.
around there, but I'm not
What have you,
confident.
Joel? What have you gone for?
I'm looking for the UAE.
You got to listen to the question, Joe.
According to UEFA's club coefficient, the lowest ranked European nation in the competition is from where?
And the United Arab Emirates is not in Europe.
It's
yet.
not.
Not
Things
yet.
I know. I think I've hopefully gone for Austria and Salzburg.
Salzburg, yeah, it is.
Yeah, well done, because you did originally
I went
check here.
Czechia.
Okay, question number 2. Spain's most capped player will be representing a club from which country? Who is Spain's most capped player?
Don't want to say.
I don't want to say it either. I'm fairly certain.
Yeah,
I can tell you loads about him.
but can you tell us where he's
I don't-
playing now?
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to change again.
Ben playing fast and loose with his dots on this board.
Yeah, it's the world map. It's getting to me. He wears number 93 because he scored in the Champions League
that's nice.
final.
That's good
He's
knowledge.
on some bonkers contracts,
Yeah,
according
I'm
to
sure
our
he
friends
is.
at Upshot Towers.
because he scored at the 93rd minute in the
Yeah.
Champions League final.
It's a classic one. He joined and demanded to be captain.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
And then got
though-
sent off really quite promptly, didn't he?
yeah, even though this club has many legends from that nation anyway. Any thoughts, Joel?
I'm really sure. I can picture him.
Yeah, I can
But
picture Sergio Ramos too. to
what,
be
what are
fair.
you,
Thank
what are
you.
you going to go for?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I feel good about my answer.
Right.
I don't know who I'm looking for. Please put me out of my misery, Ben.
I think you've gone for somewhere on the Arabian Peninsula.
Yeah.
He's not playing there. Where's he playing?
Is he in Mexico?
He's playing for Monterrey in
Monterrey,
Mexico.
yeah.
Well done.
White kit.
Yeah.
White and blue kit.
That's what did it for me.
That's so annoying
what did it
because
for me.
I literally thought to myself, of all the teams there, it might be Monterrey, and then I couldn't picture it.
Right. Question number 3. The most successful team in the Asian Champions League comes from what nation?
Ooh. In the Asian Champions League, eh?
They've won the competition 4 times, which is the most.
The Asian Champions League, so in this part of the world.
Oh, Ben is on a hot streak of figuring out where Asia is.
Easy money. Yes, trying to remember all the nations that are represented by this year's
I
club.
looked at the Confederations list before this for that exact reason.
China, India, no more. World map, I'm
Ben's
much
just
stronger.
enjoying looking at the world map.
Yeah. I've got an answer locked in. I've gone South Korea.
Ben has gone very confidently for South Korea.
Well, I think it's South Korea.
You have
Yeah.
found.
There is a South Korean team.
You're on the border, I must say.
Yeah,
But, you
I'm
know,
in the demilitarized zone.
yeah, you are. Pyongyang Athletic are not in the in the competition this year. Although maybe according to their state news, they are.
They've already won it. According to the
They
state
won
news.
it every year. I'm guessing it's not South Korea.
It's
then.
not South Korea. Joel, what have you gone for?
So I think the South Korean team in it this year are Ulsan, isn't it? It's all. He doesn't know. He doesn't
Don't
know.
know. I know there's a team from South Korea. And I couldn't pick.
I think it's a Japanese team. I think it's Urawa, are they called? But I don't think I found Japan, embarrassingly.
I'm looking for Saudi Arabia. It's Al Hilal.
Yeah,
They're the
makes
most
sense.
successful.
Are they?
They're the most successful team in the competition's history. I was really surprised. I thought it would be Japanese.
Yeah,
Right, 2 different emblems this
Point
week, just
each?
because they're both fun. Yeah, point each. Why not?
let's have it.
One of these is one of the African representatives. That is your clue.
No.
It's a great little logo, that one.
Yeah, that's a class logo, to be fair. I'm confident on one, both knowing where it is and what the team is. The other one, I think I know the country, but I don't know where it is.
Where is tough?
Right, let's go to that first one first. What do you think? Who do you think that is?
Auckland City FC.
It is Auckland City FC.
Yeah, you've both ticked New Zealand. Points each.
Let's go.
Right, the next emblem. Ben, I'll go to you first.
I think it might be the team from Egypt.
That is not Ah Ahly.
Al Ahly. Yeah.
No point to you there. Joel.
I think I know the team. I'm not 100% sure about where it is on the map. I think that is the Tunisian side, Esperance Tunis. And I've gone for there.
Your first half of your answer is correct. Because remember, guys, you don't just need to know the answer.
You need to
know where it is on the map.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry I didn't say that earlier. That's going to be an absolute scandal. Yeah, you are right. That is Esperance de Tunis. Sadly, you've ticked Morocco.
I think that's the most rogue badge we've ever had at Esperance Tunis.
Yeah.
I'd never really heard of them. Can I get a point for saying that the Moroccan team is Vidad?
Vidad. I'm not going to give you a point, but I think
name teams
All of
that are
this,
playing in it.
this is incredible knowledge for no points, I must say.
Vidad has WAC in the logo, so I didn't include it. Okay, right, the stadium, and I've got a bit of a clue for you. This stadium has hosted a World Cup quarter-final in the 21st century.
Okay.
A World Cup quarter-final.
It hosted 2 group stage matches and a World Cup quarter-final.
I've just got to go back through and figure out where all the World Cups have been.
It's not going to be them. It's not there.
There obviously can only be a limited number of answers for this.
I've written down all of the...
The World Cups.
Yeah. But to an extent...
Well, can you talk out loud?
Yeah.
Talk
Yeah.
out loud.
Only one of the countries that has hosted a World Cup, or maybe 2, in the 21st century, doesn't have a representative at this year's Club World Cup. So it doesn't necessarily narrow it down. What I'm then looking at, because I don't recognise the stadium outright.
Got to look at the surroundings.
Yeah, the surroundings are making me think it is
This place.
one of 3 again, but it's sort of... I think I'm going to go back.
I think process of elimination, it's probably got to be that.
What have you gone for, Joel?
Looks South American. So I've gone Brazil.
It's a good guess. Ben, I turn to you. Where have you gone for?
I drew an even bigger dot over the demilitarized zone in South Korea.
That is the Ulsan Stadium, Ulsan Mensu Stadium in
Very good,
South
Ben.
Korea.
Yeah.
Point to you.
Good
Very good.
deduction there.
I can't believe
Oh.
I can't believe I get nothing for Esperance Tunis, man. Fuming.
It's 11-7 to Ben. He is pulling away. Bit of a gap.
After a bad famous
It
faces
could
as
all
well.
change. It could all change in the game of 2 halves. Let's see how we go. Come on, Joel.
Come on.
All right, game of 2 halves. I have 10 questions for each of our contestants on the Club World Cup. Ben, you're winning. Would you like pack A or pack B?
I'll take pack A, please.
Hell of a choice. Hell of a choice. Right, Joel,
Henry.
let's see if we can get a score for Ben to chase down. I believe in you.
I don't feel good about this, but let's do it.
Remember, if you don't know, just pass. Just crack on. 3, 2, 1. France coach Didier Deschamps played and managed which club in the competition?
Pass.
Juventus. Mamelodi Sundowns are from what nation?
South Africa.
Correct. Which team qualified by winning the dubious MLS Supporters Shield?
I'm going to say Seattle.
Inter Miami. Which of these teams is not from Rio de Janeiro? Corinthians, Flamengo, or Botafogo?
Corinthians.
Correct. Who was the only English team in pot 1 of the draw?
Chelsea.
City. Name an English ref who'll be working at the Cup.
Anthony Taylor.
Correct. The Rose Bowl is an iconic stadium in which American city?
It's Pasadena.
Yeah, correct. Los Angeles. In UEFA's club coefficient rankings, who is higher out of Benfica and Porto?
I'm going to say it's Porto.
It's Benfica.
Come on. Could you tell there were some guesses in there, Ben?
Pasadena's in Los Angeles.
Anthony
in LA.
Taylor finally getting a mention on the pub quiz.
11-all. Ben, you just have to... Maybe I'll make these as hard as possible.
You just need to not have an aneurysm, basically,
Yeah.
mate.
God, let's see how we go.
It's one of those ones, if it's going to happen on any day, it will be today.
It'll be
in
this
the Club
quiz,
World
yeah,
Cup.
100%.
Come on, Ben. Let's go. 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1. The Moroccan team is from a city that shares its name with which popular film?
Casablanca.
Correct.
Yeah. Feet up.
How many teams have "ow" as a prefix in the competition? 2, 3, or 4?
4.
Wrong. 3. Which Hollywood star holds a minority ownership in LAFC?
Tom Cruise,
Will Ferrell.
Come on, man.
Which of these Mexican teams have to withdraw from the cup? Leon or Pachuca?
Pachuca.
Oh, it was Leon. True or false? Only teams from Buenos Aires are representing Argentina.
False.
True. Which Spanish side were pot 2 of the draw?
Real Madrid.
Atletico.
Oh my
What is the
God.
colour of the star on Botafogo's club crest?
Black.
It's white.
Oh, it's black. Oh, it's black background.
It's a black background for white.
Still won the quiz.
Do you know what?
Don't care.
I
Don't
cannot
care.
believe I knew basically all of those. You picked the right pack.
You
for
only
sure.
you only got one right.
Yeah. Look, got the job done.
There we go. Wow. 12-11
Closer than it should have been in
What
the
a
end.
game. What a game.
Switched off. Didn't need to answer any right after the one.
Embarrassing.
That completes our odyssey when it comes to the Club World Cup. Joel, your knowledge of every team in it is actually very strong.
Yeah. Thanks for that, mate. Yeah. Didn't get me over the line, but Ben did well, I think.
Found a way to win.
All right, guys, go check out every other Joe Football Pub Quiz. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, please. Please do that. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Just me then.